hours and I'm hungry, baby. I'm starving.
You think I care about you being hungry or that you working 12 hours? Anytime that you are hungry, you ask me, can you fix you a plate? You ask for permission.
Why I always gotta go through this with you?
What are you going through?
What you mean what I'm going through? Why I gotta ask you to eat?
Because that's my rules. You ask permission to eat. I ain't just fix that food for you to come in here and fix it anytime you want. Now go in the kitchen to put the plate down and come and ask me, can you eat?
Are you serious right now?
I'm dead serious. Wrong with you? Think you can come in here and fix yourself a plate in my kitchen? I cooked over that stove.
Can I please eat now? Because I'm hungry.
I'll let you starve, but I'm going to let you eat this time. Just for future references, you come and ask permission. Ask, can you fix a plate?
Why you have me a plate made? You know
I don't have to fix you a plate.
You know I was working all day.
What that mean? You think I care that you working all day? Now go get the plate before I change my mind.
Man, y'all be surprised, man, that there's a lot of relationships where the woman is treating the guy like this here, or the guy is being treated like this. Guys, like y'all go ahead and hit that like button and feel free to subscribe. Appreciate the comments, guys. But Caprice, let me tell you.
I'm feeling shocked.
It's really nothing to be shocked at. It's simple. This lady, she's in control. She's in control, and this is where they're at in the relationship. He's being controlled. He don't feel compelled, or he don't feel like he can stop her from being the way she is or treating him the way she treats him. And it's got out of hand right now. He's just like a puppy dog on a leash.
Like
well, not well. She you could say she off, but she's smart enough to have him doing whatever she working 12 hours and then not being able to eat unless she allows him to eat. What they do that at? What they do that? Unless that's her house, that's her food, that's her car, that's her everything, then yeah, he may feel compelled to have to put up with that. But guys, this is just not it.
He worked 12 hours. The man come home, and not only did you not fix his food for him, you told the man he need permission to eat. The man sitting there eating a plate of food, and you say, go put it back in the kitchen and bring your ass back in. Ask me, can you have
he's
food?
broken. He's broken.
Yeah, he way broke.
He broke. She broke him. She broke him. Now,
he's so whipped till it ain't even straight. He probably in love with that child that looked like that might be a little boy in her arms. She probably in love with his child, probably his first child. Man, I don't know what she done whooped on this man to make him act like that. But Lord Jesus, I feel sorry for him. I really do feel sorry for him. I feel like I just need to go in there and save this poor man because that is ridiculous.
Oh no,
you don't treat an animal like that. But I know what you're about to say. He needs to be saved. This man needs to be rescued.
Because ain't no words gonna do the trick.
Lord have mercy.
That's no words you can say. When it's to this point where he's begging, he's pleading with the woman to go eat, and she's not physically making him or taking his food away. She's just basically using words. She's using words as a tool to guide him the way she want to guide him. She's using words as a tool to guide him the way she wants him to be guided, as a method of control. And I mean strict control.
Well, it could be his child. You know, some men are so, hung up on being there for their children that they allow themselves to be in these abusive type relationships. Now, I'm not saying maybe he's hooked up on a woman because it could it's not be his child. And he just so hooked up on this woman. That could have been a woman he wanted for a long time. He ran behind her and finally they together. And dude just willing to take whatever she dished out to stay in this relationship. I don't know. Because I mean, I never encountered any man that act like this, that function like this, that would allow this stuff to happen. Now, I've seen some men take some stuff off some women to be with the woman with their children, but never to the point as you're gonna tell me I can't eat, and then I'm gonna fix my own food. First of all, I fix my own food and I sit down to eat it, and then you tell me to go put the plate back. That's abuse. And I have a problem with that. You're abusing a man that clearly now we would have a problem if a man was treating her that way. And we would have all these things going around saying you don't treat a dog like that. Why would he treat that woman like that or whatever? But I mean, I'm just floored that there's a man on God's earth that would allow a woman to treat him in this manner. Now I hear what you're saying. You say a lot of men go through this, and I've heard some men go through even worse to this. They get their behind whoops and all the other things, and they're so struck with this woman that they stay there and they take all that. I guess their mothers to mold them that this is the way, and you do all these things for a woman. I don't know because I never encountered anything like this, but I'm telling you, this got me messed up right now. I'm so messed up, I don't know what to do because like I just want to whoop her ass. And like you say, it won't really matter, but I just want to beat the bitch up. That's what I want to do.
Listen, there's a lot of young guys that I think that needs to pay attention. And some of y'all are probably gonna end up in a relationship where the woman gets pregnant and you end up with a baby, and the woman seems to have the child there, and she has some sort of leverage of for control. And the biggest thing, guys, is remember this here. Damn that child, man. Just go head on and send the money. Just send the money. Get yourself out of this situation. Leave that child right there where it is. Go down there. Put yourself on child support. Figure out what it is that you need to pay. Figure out what point you need to hit on your financial scale and just hit that point every month. Because sitting there being in a relationship where the woman treats you like a dog, it's never going to be good in the long run.
Never.
She's going to run you into the ground mentally, financially, and physical. And you're going to be 25 looking like you're 45. Let that shit go. Hell, hey, go make you some new children with another woman. That's what I say go do. Go get you some more children. Leave that shit alone, man, and just send the money. Because if it gets to a point where you can't, and I do you one better. You ain't got to do all that. When you go down there child support, get joint custody. If you're a man that want to take care of your child and see your child, get joint custody. She ain't got no choice but to let you see your child, and you can still be in your child's life, and you just pay the child support money. And in a lot of states, if you get the child 50% of the time and she get it 50% of the time, then you ain't gonna have to pay no child support. But don't stay there and get abused. Don't even allow a person to even start out abusing you like this here, thinking that. And I say that because what I do see is a lot of guys, they look to these women as mothers. They look to them as mothers that they can have sex with. As crazy as that sound, they look to the women to guide them as if she was like their mother. And ladies, you don't try to be these guys' mama, but they take on it. And once the woman say, "Hey, you know what? You just like a child." Because, yeah, you can go out and work 12 hours, but that don't make you a man because you go to a job every day. You just going to a job, but you don't know how to handle no responsibilities. You don't know how to pay bills. You don't know how to do anything else besides be a robot. Wake up at a certain time, go to work, and bring the money home, and that's it. It takes more than that in a relationship. And once this woman gets a sense that that's all you about and that you ain't going nowhere, I tell you, man, when women get power like that, it's just like sharks with blood in the water. They're gonna eat your ass alive, man, if you don't do nothing about it.
This is so abusive. I mean, it's so abusive that I can't even stand it because, like, I'm over here itching because all I keep saying in my mind, if this was my brother, Ben, I'm just telling you, I would go over
Ain't
there
nothing you
and
can
hell
do
out of her.
about it.
I don't care what you think I couldn't do about it. After I finish that ass whooping, it'll be something done about it because I'm telling you, this is just don't make no sense. Girl, he ain't got to eat your food. Come on over here with your sister. I got a room for you and everything else you need
He
because
ain't gonna
this is
come.
insane. It does not make no sense. It would have been different if the man had not fixed the food and she started all that. But this man is sitting there with his plate, eating his food after working 12 hours. And this heifer tells this man to go put the plate back in the kitchen like he one of her motherfucking children, and then tell him, now ask me, can you get something to eat? How disrespectful is that? I'd have slapped her till her head would have turned all the way around if that was one of my brothers or some man in my family. That is foolish. It don't even make no sense that even if you're a woman and you know a man likes you that much, and a man and you can do that, you gotta be a sorry ass person to treat a human being in that manner. That's just something in you. You evil. You just wicked and you're fucking evil and you need your ass beat. You don't abuse somebody because you know that person feels a certain way about you. It's just not right that you do that. And I will beat her ass. I don't care if my brother went back to her the next day. He'll be going back nursing them fucking licks on her. That's what he'll be doing. She need her ass whooped.
Well, the thing is, the thing about it is he should have came to the pressure cooker, and he wouldn't be in this situation. If he would have came to the pressure cooker, he wouldn't have been in this situation.
Well, he can still come to the pressure cooker. If he send me his address and his telephone number, I'll go help him.
Yeah, man. Listen, it's a sad thing, but it's part of the game. I can only have so much sympathy for you.
That
And
ain't part of no game.
hey, it's part of the game.
Dog that.
That's part of the game.
It's one thing to be aggressive woman and say, I'm not fixing your plate. You can go in there. I cook the food. You can go in there and fix it yourself. But when somebody has taken the initiative to come in from work after 12 hours, fix their own food, sit down, eating a plate, trying to talk to you, and you tell them, go put the motherfucking plate back in the kitchen and bring your black ass back here and ask me, can you have something to eat? Because it's my food. Girl, go somewhere with all that. Go somewhere with all that. It does not take all that to be in no relationship with no man. Even if you don't respect him, that you don't treat a dog like that. You wouldn't even treat a child like that.
But yeah, still, like I say, I don't be having that much sympathy for the guy now. No. Because a lot of time when you sit there and you try to tell them, listen, man, this is not the way you approach women. They sit there and argue you down. They'll argue you down. They'll say, oh, it don't work like that, or you must have been hurt, and all that same, they'll regurgitate all those talking points that women use for men. So I don't be having that much sympathy. All thing I could do is tell you this: if you're in the game, you gotta be ready for whatever come your way, and you put yourself in this position, bro. So I'm really not that mad at the woman, to be honest with you. I'm really not that mad at her. I'm really not that mad at her because, ladies, hey, all y'all got a sucker out there.
No, I don't care what you say.
All y'all got a sucker out there.
This is abuse. This is a woman being abusive to a man. And that man just so nice and kind that he don't know no better. And she need her ass whooped. I don't care what you say. Some of the stuff I might could understand. But in this situation, hell to the no. This is clearly, something is going on with this man that he feels like he gotta be this way. I don't know, Mike. Like you said, the brother may not be that educated, he may not be that smart, but even with all that, you don't take advantage of somebody like that. You just don't treat an animal in this manner. And I have a problem with her doing this shit. This ain't you find a sucker and you do blah, blah, blah. No, that is not this situation. This somebody just being evil and wicked that you fix your own food and this bitch got the nerves to tell you go put the plate back down. I'd have put that plate down and got my ass on out the door. Screw her. She need her ass whooped. And this ain't cute and none of that. She need her ass hold the fuck up.
Hey, what can I say?